Hi everyone, this is Matt here from WoW Secrets 101, and today in this video we're going to review one of the most popular gold guides on WoW, which is the Secret Gold Guide by Hayden Hawke. I must say that out of all the gold guides that I've seen, this is probably the most well organized gold guide that there is on WoW, and it teaches you all the ways to make gold in WoW as you level up. And why is gold so important? Well, if you want to have your cool items and epic items, then you need gold. But it's also essential to level in WoW. For example, you need your ground mounts at level 20 and 40, and your flying mounts at level 60 and 70, and your cold weather flying in Northrend at level 77, which will cost you 1,000 gold. So let's have a look at the guide and see how it helps you to make gold. Well, firstly, as you can see, Chapter 1 is on the auction house. And the auction house, I must say, is one of the fastest, if not the fastest, way to make gold in WoW. Out of all the strategies that there is, this one is the one that probably takes the least amount of time and least amount of effort. And it can be done at any level, so you don't have to be level 80 in order to make a large amount of gold. You can be level 1 or even level 5 and still make as much gold as a level 40 person who doesn't know what to do. And this guide here shows you exactly how Hayden configures her auction house add-ons and exactly how to use the auction house to make gold, including exactly how to undercut to make gold. Because if you undercut too much or too little, then you're making it hard for yourself to make gold. But if you know exactly how to undercut, then you can make gold a lot faster and easier on the auction house. Plus, it includes her favorite and hot items that sell on the auction house, including twink items, rare pets, etc. And just as an example, I use one of these strategies from this guide for twink items because it tells you exactly which twink items are popular and how to quickly and effortlessly see which ones are undervalued on the auction house and what price that they're likely to sell for. And I found one twink item for 3 gold and turned it around and sold it for 64 gold. Then I found another one for less than 1 gold and then sold it for 75 gold. So as I said, the auction house is one of the fastest ways to make gold, and you should know about all these strategies in this guide here. And then we come to Chapter 2 on the gathering professions. Well, as we level up, one of the best ways to make gold is with a gathering profession, because it doesn't take much gold to start, and you can generate gold if you know what to do with it. For example, with mining, the guide tells you which ore are the best ones to mine, and which ones are in high demand. And with each of these, you see detailed maps of where to go and the exact routes to take. For example, if you're mining titanium ore in Icecrown, Shalazar Basin, or the Storm Peaks, you see here the detailed maps of where to go and the exact routes to take. And then with skinning, you find out which skins are the ones that are in high demand and will demand the most gold. And same for herbalism, where you find out which herbs are high value versus those that are medium or low value. And again with detailed maps and routes. And Chapter 3 is on the crafting professions, and the guide covers all the crafting professions and how to make gold in each of them: alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, engineering, inscription, jewel crafting, leatherworking, and tailoring. What most people find hard with the crafting professions is that they find it very hard to make gold, but if you know what to do and which items are in high demand and how to make gold in each of these professions, then you'll be making gold instead of struggling to make gold. Which is what happens to most people when they try a crafting profession. So if you want to make gold, then get this guide and learn exactly how to make gold in your favorite profession. Then in Chapter 4, the guide covers how to make gold in the secondary professions, which is fishing, cooking, and first aid. Then in Chapter 5, you learn all about farming, including farming the elementals. You find out exactly the locations to go to with high drop rates instead of low drop rates, to save you time and to make your gold faster. Now Chapter 6 covers instances. Well, if you want to make gold over and over again and you like doing instances, then the best thing to do is to choose the ones that are actually profitable and make a lot more gold than others. So in this guide you'll learn how to make gold at 160 gold an hour, 200 gold an hour, 400 gold an hour, and 600 gold an hour and more. So if you want to know which ones make the most gold, then have a look here. Now Chapter 7 covers dailies. And some dailies are good for PvP and some for reputation, but if you want to know which ones are profitable and make the most gold, then follow the ones right here. Plus, this Chapter 8 is called Before Level 80, which focuses on all the methods to make gold by level. For example, level 1 to 30, level 30 to 60, and 60 to 70, and 70 to 80. And you find out exactly the best ways to make gold in each of these level groups, so that no matter which level you are, you can find out what the best strategies are to make gold right there and then. So, in conclusion, I would say that if you want to know how to make gold as you level up in WoW, then get this guide and find out exactly how to do so. Because the guide covers all the methods to make gold, you can go straight to the auction house, plus the professions that you're actually doing, as well as doing instances and dailies and farming, so that you can make gold on demand. So, if you want your mounts, epic flying mounts, and all the cool and rare items, then I would highly recommend that you get the Secret Gold Guide and learn how to make gold.